Yo, wanted to jump on here really quick because I have a pretty cool update for you guys. Some of you probably seen my site before, some of you maybe not yet, but here it is. It's bullspot.app. It's an AI powered crypto intelligence report that gets generated every single day to help you decide if the market's going up or down or what you're going to be doing with your trades. It's based off of over 70 YouTube traders, their predictions, does deep research every day as well. But I wanted to come on here today and show you a cool feature I added over a month ago. Um, I honestly wasn't even sure if I set it up right, but today I got confirmation that I did. And what is it is a accent based on the market conditions. And so for the first time since I added this feature, we're in bullish territory. We just crossed over today or yesterday, I think. And so now the entire website and report accent is green for bullishness. So for the past month, this has been all red. The report accent color instead of green has been red. And I honestly didn't know if I'd set it up properly because we just hadn't had any bullish price action. But I got confirmation today I did set it up properly. So we're going to check out the report and see what it says for today. Obviously, Bitcoin's had a pretty good start to the year, and that is why we finally got that bullish cross. So looks like some of the traders are mentioning we crossed over the 91,000 psychological barrier. I think the one we really need to worry about is that $100,000 psychological barrier. A lot of people talking about ETH, a lot of people talking about Sol. I definitely wouldn't be looking at Sol just yet. ETH may be something to consider, but it already had about a 10% move this week as well. But what else are they saying? Bears are 1% away from max pain. Trend is undeniably bullish. Honestly, that's a little scary though. But here's some good advice. We're not chasing green candles. I'm going to pull up the charts here in a second and show you what I see also. But I always like to look at these three scenarios because almost every time one of these plays out. So we got the leverage flush, the God candle, and a macro rejection. I would put my money on the leverage flush, maybe even a little bit further down than 87K. But I don't think it's up only season just yet. It is recommending a Sol, looks like long trade here, and that's it. Another thing I set up was the blog. So this is all AI powered as well. It's already made like 25 blogs, or maybe more than 25 blogs. But if I click on one of these, it's an actual like article, like super high level article on all this crypto related stuff. And so I have this in there to increase my site SEO. But there's a lot of good information in there. But now that the report is green, I'm going to go and give you a little bit of what I think is going to happen. So right now it looks like kind of like a bear flag, almost like symmetrical triangle like thing. It does look bullish, but you can see all we have done is basically moved up to this resistance line. If we have a bullish breakout, I think at the very least we're going to come back down and retest the support trend line here one more time before we break out. But more likely what I think is going to happen is we are going to reject this top trend line and actually have a bearish move back down to the previous resistance, which was the high when we had a move. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, the previous high from back in March of last year. We actually have only come back to test this one time and we didn't even touch it fully. So I would not be surprised if we come back down, give this a kiss, make a new lower low to fake everybody out, and then We finally have the bullish break, but only time will tell. Obviously, Bitcoin is just up and to the right if you zoom out. So people complain about the volatility. The volatility is how you make money. If something goes sideways, you're losing money due to inflation. And so Bitcoin was created as a solution to the scam. Bitcoin is not the scam. If you're not a believer, I'm sorry, you're going to be left behind. That's all I